Hi there. Welcome back to English with Tuna. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Whether you're walking, driving, cooking, or just chilling, thank you for spending this time with me. And hey, if this is your first time listening, big warm welcome to you. This is the place where we not only improve your English, but also feed your mind with powerful ideas. And today's topic is one that I personally love. It's all about how to train your brain to win. So grab your coffee or tea and let's dive in. Let me start with a question. When you think of someone who's successful, really successful, what comes to mind? Maybe you think of someone with a high IQ. Maybe someone who's super talented, right? Or someone born into a wealthy family. That makes sense. But here's something surprising. None of those things guarantee success. What truly makes the biggest difference is how they think, their mindset, their habits, the way they respond to failure, the way they talk to themselves. And guess what? All of those things are trainable. Your brain is not a fixed machine. It's more like a muscle. And just like you train your body, you can train your mind. Winning, whether it's in your job, in school, in sports, or even in relationships, starts with how you think. Have you ever caught yourself saying things like, "I'm not good at this. I'll probably mess up. This is too hard." These thoughts may feel small, but they're powerful because your brain listens. And when you repeat negative thoughts, your brain believes them. It creates a story, a pattern, a belief. But here's the good news. You can rewrite that story. You can interrupt those patterns. You can say instead, "I don't know this yet, but I can learn. I've failed before, but I'm still moving forward. This is tough, but I'm tougher." And slowly, your brain starts to believe that story instead. Think about your brain as your personal assistant. If you say, "I'm terrible at public speaking," your brain says, "Okay, I'll help you avoid it." But if you say, "I'm learning to become a great speaker," your brain says, "Cool, let me find ways to help you grow." That's the power of self-talk, and it's something you can train every day. Now, let's talk about some habits that actually help train your brain to win. The first one is focus on what you can control. So many people waste energy on things outside their control. The weather, what others think, the past, the news. Winners don't do that. Winners focus on their effort, their attitude, and their choices. That's the space where you have power. The second habit, read and learn daily. Your brain needs fuel, and not just from food. Feed it ideas, feed it inspiration, feed it knowledge. Read books, listen to podcasts, watch TED Talks, learn from others who've walked the path before you. Even 10 minutes a day can change your mindset over time. The third habit, visualize your success. This is not magic, it's science. When you picture yourself achieving your goals, you build a mental map in your brain. Your brain starts looking for ways to make that image real. Athletes do this, musicians do this, great leaders do this, and you can too. Close your eyes, picture the goal, feel it, hear it, taste the win, and then get to work. Let's be honest, no one likes to fail. But failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the journey to success. Most people fear failure because they think it means they're not good enough. But winners see failure as feedback. Didn't work? Okay, let's adjust, let's learn, let's grow. Here's the mindset you need to build. I either win or I learn, but I never lose. Say that again. I either win or I learn, but I never lose. That's the mindset of someone who trains their brain to win. They bounce back faster. They don't take things personally. They stay focused on progress, not perfection. Every failure contains a lesson, and if you learn that lesson, you level up. Just like your phone battery, your mental energy is limited, so be careful how you spend it. Avoid people who constantly complain. Limit your time scrolling through negative news. Protect your peace. Instead, surround yourself with people who challenge you, encourage you, inspire you. Choose content that lifts you up. Speak kindly to yourself and take breaks when you need to. Rest is not weakness, it's part of high performance. Even athletes have recovery days, so should you. Train hard, but also recover smart. A lot of people wait to feel motivated before they act, but that's not how winners think. Winners build routines, systems, habits. They don't need to feel motivated because they've trained their brain to act regardless of feeling. Motivation is a spark, but habit is the engine. Want to win? Build systems that make winning automatic. Wake up early. Practice even when you don't feel like it. Speak English even when you're shy. Show up even when it's hard. That's how you train your brain. Repetition rewires your brain. Not once, not twice, but daily. One more tool that helps train your brain: gratitude. Sounds simple, but it's powerful. When you take time each day to focus on what's good, your brain starts to notice more of it. This builds optimism, and optimism builds resilience. Gratitude shifts your focus from "I don't have enough" to "I already have so much." And that positive energy, it fuels action, creativity, confidence. Start small. Each morning, write down 3 things you're grateful for, or say them out loud. Do this for 30 days and see how your mindset changes. Let's remember, winning doesn't look the same for everyone. For one person, winning might mean making $1 million. For another, it might mean speaking English with confidence, or getting a better job, or being a kind parent, or simply waking up with peace. You define what winning means to you, and then you train your brain to chase it relentlessly. There is no one path to success, but every path begins in the same place: your mind. So let's wrap this up. If you want to win in life, don't just train your skills, train your brain. Watch your thoughts. Use positive self-talk. Build strong habits. Learn from failure. Protect your mental energy. Focus on daily repetition. Practice gratitude. Define your version of success. Your brain is powerful, and if you train it well, there's nothing you can't do. Thanks so much for listening today. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow or subscribe to English with Tuna. We've got many more inspiring and practical episodes coming up to help you grow your English and your mindset at the same time. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and remember, your mind is your greatest tool. Train it to win. See you in the next episode.